It's number one in race number 2, up towards the line, easy as you like. Comes number 2, Whirlwind Donna and Dave Shop on the outside. Number 2 gets up on the line. Do we have Dave Shop or anybody representing Dave Shop here tonight? Going from jockey to trainer. I know you're kind of jockey-trainer, but the people of Clondalkin, what they want more than anything, you're here, you're a legend, you're loved here in Clondalkin as the patron of the charity. You're loved here all over Ireland, all over the world. But Johnny, if you want to feel that extra love, do me one favour, will you? Give us a winner for the weekend. There's no pressure now, this is going live on YouTube, Johnny. But I'll tell you what we do, if you're pulling the coup, if you're doing a big gamble and you're pulling the coup, I promise you, that will not go to print until Monday morning. So you can tell us now, we just have a little nibble with Labrooks or any of the lads that are here. I've been saying no more for Monday, Johnny, one winner for the weekend.
I'm going to Newbury tomorrow and I ride one for Godolphin, and it's called Tahid. And I think he's the best ride I have tomorrow. It's a good race, but up the road now and clean out that bookie. He's plenty of money, so hopefully all the people in Clondalkin will get a few quid in their pocket tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is your patron of your charity tonight. He's came here, he's the busiest man you've ever met. He's a trainer, he's a top trainer, but he still came here tonight to support the charity. One more time for Mr. Johnny Murtagh. Johnny, just before we wrap up this segment of the show, just want to ask you, why did you get involved with the Equine Club here in Clondalkin?
Well, I met Wes through the TV show in RTE. You know, we got to know him, and Wes and his family were very nice, they were very good to me, and we had a bit of crack making the show. I think it went well. Wes is really into the horses, looking after the welfare of the horses, so you know, there's a lot of people out there doing a lot of good work, so you know, there's something about the people up here, they're very good community spirit. You can see it tonight. They're all out here to support the local charity, and listen, it's the least I can do is to just show up on a night like this and listen, show me face and just give them a bit of encouragement to keep doing what they're doing, because it is, you know, it's badly needed. You know, a lot of clubs around the country that badly need just a little support, a little bit of encouragement, and they do huge work.
And we have a little presentation that's going to be made to you here from one of the members here in the Equine Club.
It's going to be geared for all of you and the likes of Johnny and the rest. And we just wrote you a few words, Johnny, and I'd just like to read them out to you now, yeah? So I'm just going to say, Mr. Murtagh, a quick note to say, thank you for helping us on our way. You're obviously a very busy man, but you took time to put us in your plan. When racing, you leave the rest out of sight, a living legend within your own right. You paid your dues, made your way to the top, hard work and dedication, you did not stop. To ensure our club has an effect, we'll keep working hard and we'll do it correct. So when they speak about Clondalkin, it's passion and pride, a place we're talking. Community spirit and innovation, and us for creating a positive nation. And today is tomorrow's rare old times, and projects like this are going to bring happy rhymes.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mr. Johnny Murtagh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to take you an awful long time here. Everybody knows why we're here tonight, and it's to raise a few shillings, basically so we can get the club up and running, so that we can have horses in this area without them being pounded by the council and the pound themselves. With the help of Johnny being here, the race night and the committee, I personally would like to thank you very, very much. I'd like to thank the Swallows for allowing us here, and for everybody that gave us prizes. I will list all the prizes out later on.
Johnny, best of luck with the training, and good luck to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Murtagh!
Well, it gets people up in the morning early. It's, you know, getting up at 12 o'clock in the day is no good, so plenty of physical activity as well. You know, and if people care about animals, you know, that means they care about something, you know what I mean? So, and you can see young people and animals get on very well together, so caring for animals is very important, and you know, I think, you know, they're doing great work here in Clondalkin. You know, we've got a great community spirit, and they're looking after each other, which is, you know, it's badly needed, because, you know, I think that's what we're here for anyway. We're here to look after each other and, you know, to look after others and stop being such selfish, you know, and get on to looking after other people. So, you know, horses and people get on very well, and in Ireland especially, we have a great reputation of working with horses.